I know it's easier said than done, but you have to move on. I know it's really hard. It might even be the hardest thing you've ever had to do, but nothing really makes it easier. You have to move on. I know it doesn't make sense. I know nobody else gets it, nobody else understands it, but you have to move on. Because if the pain happened over here, then you cannot stay here. Alright, listen to me. You need to be on your side. You need to be on your side. You've already got enough going against you. There are plenty of people who would be happy to hold your mistakes against you. You need to forgive yourself. You need to love yourself. You need to accept yourself. You need to celebrate yourself. You need to be on your side. You already have enough that is going against you. Be on your side. Because listen to me. If you are not on your side, it doesn't matter who is. If you don't love yourself, it doesn't matter who loves you. If you don't forgive yourself, it won't matter who forgives you. If you do not accept yourself, it doesn't matter who accepts you. You need to be on your side. Alright, I want to give you two things. You should probably write these down somewhere. Number one, change is constant. Change is inevitable. So you're going to have to learn to embrace change. Otherwise, your whole entire life is going to be bloody miserable. So learn to love it. And number two, change consists of two elements, which is loss and gain. And so what happens is that we often fear change because we are so fixated on what we're losing that we don't get to see what we actually stand to gain if we go through this process of change. Let me get this straight. I'm not fighting, I just want to ask. God himself, the creator of the universe, takes his time to so intricately design you, to put you together so uniquely and so beautifully. With your little fine self, all it takes is for Pete Pampoon or Sorry Sarah to come over to you and tell you that you're not good enough, that you don't look the part, that something is wrong with you, and you believe them. One of the biggest criticisms that I get from people, from the motivations that I put out and the encouragement, is people always telling me it's not that easy. People telling me it's easier said than done, and I understand that. I knew that before I said anything. I knew that before I told you to fight. I knew that before I told you not to give up. I knew that before I told you to do what's best for you. But what's the alternative? If you're telling me that it's easier said than done, it's not so easy. What is the alternative? If you don't want to fight because it's so hard, what is the alternative? If you don't want to move on to better things, what is the alternative? The alternative has to be for you to remain where you are. And now if you are satisfied, if you are happy, if you are more than pleased with where you are right now, then that's okay. That's okay. It's absolutely fine. You can remain where you are. But if you feel like there's a need to fight, there's a need to progress, there's a need to move on, but it's not that easy, you're gonna have to do it. It's that simple. Hey man, listen. Do what you said you were gonna do and see how happy you're gonna be. Do what you said you were gonna do. Keep your word to yourself. Stop disappointing yourself. Stop breaking promises that you make to yourself. Just do what you said you were gonna do. Follow through on what you said you were gonna do. See how happy you're gonna be. Just try it. Go back to what you said and do exactly that. See how happy you're gonna be. So I'm sitting at my desk in my bedroom where I'm currently signing copies of my new book, How Can I Make a Difference? And while I'm doing this, I'm thinking about the fact that this right here, this is my bedroom, right? I'm doing this in my bedroom from this desk. Every single copy that is sold comes from this very position. This is where it happens. There are no publishers. There is no marketing team. There is no kind of deal. There is nothing behind this to alleviate some of that heavy lifting. It's on me. But I thought about the fact that that's okay because it's my dream. It's my dream, right? And I don't care about gatekeepers. I don't care about red tape because I have a dream and I have a vision and I'm pretty aggressive about it, I'll tell you that. And so I thought that might encourage somebody else, man. I thought it might encourage somebody else. Just myself writing a book in the first place seemed stupid. It sounded like a stupid idea, but I went ahead and I did it anyway. You know why? Because this is important to me. This matters to me. And if something is important enough, if something matters enough, if something is serious enough to you, you're going to go ahead and do it. And so that's why I just went ahead and did it. Right? And I want to encourage you, whatever you want to do, whatever dream you have, no matter how crazy, go ahead and do it. Because I can tell you right now, And you can hold me to this, and you will remember this one day. From this position, from this very day of small beginnings, there will be hundreds of thousands, even millions of this very copy sold worldwide one day. I don't know when that is. I don't know how that's gonna unfold exactly. All I know is it's gonna happen. And because of that vision, the days of small beginnings are absolutely beautiful. I am enjoying the days of small beginnings. I'm loving the days of small beginnings. And I am reminded constantly of the fact that this is between me and the people. This is between me and the people, right? It's between me and the people. And because I love the people and because I do this for the people, then I know that I'm gonna get it right. I know that this whole thing is gonna work. So I don't know, man. I thought that just might encourage somebody. So do with that what you will.